I'm here with the bees in St. Joan's Wort. I love St. Joan. I love Joan of Arc. They call this St. John's Wort or hypericum perforatum. I'm here with this angelic saint. And the bees. And the birds. The edges of life have many wild gardens. In the back, we even have elder. That friend up there rising. Not this one. This is salmonberry. If you see this. With the ridges and the copper stem and the ridgy leaves like raspberry. This is sort of a wild raspberry relative. Salmonberry, golden raspberries in the wilderness, sort of salmon color. Beautiful friend. And then elder beyond up there, a little taller. They have leaf patterns like 7. They'll be like, or 5, but they'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how they do their leaves. They're like, hi. And then they'll have those bushels of berries and flowers. We harvest the flowers for medicine and food, and the berries for medicine and food. These are the red ones. So in this little patch, we have these beautiful colors of the rainbow. These are some of the most healthy, healing foods on the planet. Tending wildlife corridors at the edges, including knowing these friends, is our gift. It's an infinite gift. Once you receive it, you'll come to know it everywhere. So there's many free gifts to have once you come into knowing of plants. And get down into the world of plants. There's so much beautiful connection to be had getting up close and getting to know them. These are our ancient relatives, teachers, healers, and friends. Hypericum perforatum, St. John's Wort. This one has been a beautiful ally for us in the modern world in the Bach flower remedy formula of rescue remedy. It's one of the shock and trauma formula plants friends, and it's known for its nerve healing and for its antidepressant qualities. It brings in sunlight. The bees love it. In this world of carbon, which is dead star, and these dense life forms and these dense life experiences that we have that are heavy, these feelings in our body of that, these luminaries that light up the light and bring up the light, transmute into light, are really helpful. These are spiritual allies that help our bodies heal from its wounds, heal our nervous system, literally heal in a sense of an oil or liniment. This helps heal nerve pains and rebuild nerves. If you think about that spiritually, emotionally, this also, and mentally, this helps you rebuild even your brain. Yes, it does. This helps you as an antidepressant and also helps rebuild your nervous system, rebuild your nerves, which is how your brain communicates with the rest of your body. So rebuilding the nervous system, rebuilding trauma response and bringing in light, transmuting really traumatic stuff into light, spiritual, bringing in spiritual light to hold it, right? So there's like this beautiful thing this plant does. Beautiful part of us that it offers a remembrance to. We have that wellness in us, and all the plants open up gateways to that. This one is such a beautiful ally. It opens up the gateway to our wellness of spiritual relationship and transmutation, where we can take the heavies and transmute them and rebuild our nerves. And we think about that emotionally and spiritually. That's even a good metaphor for what it literally does. Um, yeah, rebuilding your nerves, the ability to have nerve again, right? To have nerve is a good thing. So then you can be resilient, you can be confident, you can go forward, you can actually have a recovery that you can embody, where you can walk out of a shock nervous system response into a grounded presence again, in an active nervous system that's rebuilt, right, and sturdy. And functioning. Anyways, right? Rebuilding nerves. Important for so many things, from any traumatic injuries to shock of any kind. So, thank you, my friend. Thank you to this. And it is a carbonous world, and so we do need light, the energy of star. Because what is carbon? Dead stars. So, what is this beautiful friend? Sort of a star on the earth in the garden. Thank you so much. And thank you to this little garden behind of the berries. It's so important that our foods and medicines go on and on and on. We propagate these friends, we know them, we support the wildlife corridors. This is our medicine, to have these relationships more and more and more with the animals and plants that have been our relatives and helped us in remembering practice forever. We might remember through the berry harvest and what it does to our bodies. It brings in antioxidants, rich, beautiful minerals and foods. These colors signify incredible things to our body. It means that we have to eat the whole rainbow. We have to. There's all the chemistries in all of them, and the wild components in these plants that are also medicinal and been in wild environments. We've biologically evolved to eat primarily those foods, and we're really missing them. So we have to supplement with medicine foods and wild foods and promote that as much as possible in our diets and in our food systems and in our ecosystems. So we need to plant it in our yards. We need to support it in our parks and renovate all the natural plants. And we need to involve these things in our cultures and get to know more diverse foods. Have agriculture that produces more diverse foods. Yeah, what would more diverse agriculture look like? Well, we've got a whole world project working on that, and it's really important we include our relationships with plants in all the edges we can, including the wild and just plants around us in all these ways that are important. This one, boy, it elevates, right? It's important to look at whatever you see and notice how it feels in your body. Notice any sensations and sketchbook and draw this plant. Get out your colors. Connect with this plant. Touch it, smell it, taste it, feel it with your body. Get into whatever senses that are alive for you in this plant. Make your offering, of course, as you always. Approach the plant with kindness, friendliness, the intention to share medicine in the world and to heal. That this relationship is just completely in consent practice with the plants and getting to know and honor them, build relationship with them, and receive their medicines and get to know and remember them. They help us remember. So it's funny we're remembering them because, it's a little bit of a catch 22. So it's my honor and interest to help people remember plant medicine and be able to listen to them and receive the messages of them because they help us in remembering everything we need to know that we forgot. So a lot of times we do get caught in shock and fear and trauma cycles and have traumatic things happen to us physically too. And so this is just a good ally for our beautiful remembering process of our bodies, helping to guide us through shock, helpful energies, helpful medicine. Noticing where it is in the body that this plant does speak and move. Inviting that in and listening. Catching any color, imagery, sensation, any places in the body, any anatomies awake, any energy gates alight, any actions in the body, sensations or movement. Noticing these beautiful bees, anything around that might add more depth to the moment. Asking the plant for visions of its medicine, and it might communicate with you in different ways. You might have sight and sound and narrative and knowing.